All right. We're going to do the promotion live. Let's get it. Not a big fan of the StreamYard. Okay. This is up. This is running. I'm not the biggest fan of StreamYard. I will say that. Leave all that off for now. I'm going to actually show that message so this way everyone knows. Gonna pull up my dashboard. Go to the dashboard. I do apologize for everybody in chat who's joining in. YOLO, what's going on? I would normally be doing my promotions not live, but because I'm using StreamYard, which I'm not too familiar about, I got to do the promotions now. So YOLO, how you doing? Welcome. I'm gonna leave this one up though, just so it's aware while we're still doing this. I gotta pull up my Discord. Let's go in here first, make sure that that'll do its own thing. There it is. Boom. All right, there's that. Let's go through these real quick. Don't have permission on that one. I'll work on that later. This one should be automatic if I'm not mistaken. I'll give that some time and we'll come back to it. Oh, there he is. I will give him a proper introduction in 1 second. 1 second. I'm just going in. Alrighty. So as I've been promoting for a while, we've got the Real Guy podcast. Lewis joining in. I'm gonna give him a second while he get him situated. And 3, 2, 1. I'm bringing him on right now. Welcome. You're on mute.
There we go. What is going on, my guy?
What is going on, Lewis? How you doing?
Doing good, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. My hard drive just crapped out on me before we got started, but that's cool.
Oh, that's not all right.
Hey, I get to re-record things and do it better. That's the way I see it. You know? Honestly, it wasn't great. I took some notes though as I was doing. I was like, oh, I can do this better. But
True.
You know what? Maybe it's a blessing. I could do stuff better. And between you and me and Jeremy, who I tweeted at, I could probably not use Nathan Peterman. But we're not talking football today. We're talking video games. So we've been talking throughout the week. We were going to do this last week, but I know something came up, so we were still talking about it. But I've got to bring it to you now. What is a game you want to see brought back? What series?
Man, it's the OG. Like I tweeted out earlier today, Sly Cooper was something for me that was so great in my childhood. Love playing it on the PS2. The Thievius Raccoonus was one of the main games that I played growing up as a kid. It was one of my top video games. Like I loved it. And not everybody uses the staff. That's like a secondary thing, or maybe not even featured in most games. And that's like the primary weapon for the game. So it gives it a different element.
Dude, those Sly Cooper games are so fun. I remember playing them back in the day. Did you that PS3, PS4 one that came out a while ago?
Nah,
never played that one?
Nope.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up real quick because I heard that one wasn't too bad either. The new one, It was definitely not like the same feel though. A lot of people were saying it was like this new feel. So definitely would love to see them go back to the original Sly Cooper formula.
Oh man, that was so fun. I missed those games, grabbing the horseshoes, and the Fiendish Five was super fun. Like that was like the first set of real villains that I was going up against in the beginning.
Dude,
Hard missions, some really hard
there's
missions.
no beating those original guys.
Yeah, and like it was a grind. Like you had blueprints and stuff that you could get to upgrade your things. Like it wasn't just such a casual game. Like I was stressing in like maybe second and third, fourth grade, and I'm like, bro, I can't beat this. Like, what is going on? Like, how can I get better?
Oh my god, I remember feeling those with a few games, and then when I get older, I'm like, oh, I can just cruise through this. But a game I want to see brought back. I'm gonna stick with the PlayStation world with you, Jack and Daxter. Though that was my game growing up. I have a copy of the PS3 collection signed by the president of Naughty Dog. And I'm like, I still play the game today. I downloaded it for PS4. I bought it on PS3, bought it on PS2. If it comes to PS5, I'll buy it then. I
Hey,
want these games back.
no, I respect it. That was one of those games that had like a bit of everything. They had like a racing game, and
Yeah.
they had the obviously adventure. Like it wasn't just one set thing, which made it, different from other franchises. Like they could put out different sort of games, and it would be cool to see what they bring back because they've always brought back those arcade style game modes and stuff. You never know.
Well, I feel like we're in a time period right now, and like where with all the new stuff, like they're bringing back a lot of these old titles. Like if we did this back in like February, I would have said I want Mario Strikers back.
Yep.
But then look, in June 2022, we're getting Super Mario Strikers back. And if you're playing that, we're playing together. By the way, I'm not. We gotta. We'll make a club and we'll get
There's a
going.
couple. Spoiler alert: there is a Mario game I want back. We'll get to that, but
Oh, I've got a few Mario
Strikers,
games too. I've got a
Strikers
few of them as well.
is definitely one of those. Mario is another one of those franchises that are able to put out different style games like that. But
Which is
Jack and
perfect. Like that's
Daxter
the thing you
was
need.
good. Hmm.
But back to those Jack and Daxters though, like the first one was a great collectathon, like back to Banjo Kazooie, and then Jack 2 and 3 really kind of upped it up by like completely tonal shift first of all, and then like add the aspect of what it was, and it was just a great story all around. Like you can't complain with the way they did that at Naughty Dog.
Yeah, and you had like the dark element where you
Hmm.
had to collect everything. It had its fair share. It
It
didn't
had a
I
lot.
didn't so much play it as much, but I did here and there. But it
Hmm.
wasn't a bad series.
I that was my favorite series as a kid growing up. All right, I'll let you take round two here. What's your next game coming up?
Man, going kind of sort of like those old days, a Sonic game, but
Hmm.
not just any original Sonic game, more towards the racing aspect, but not the go-karts.
Oh, you
Sonic
want
Riders was so much fun originally, and then the free riders came out, which was really cool. I Skateboard is just awesome. Hoverboarding is cool. They also had like the rollerblades and all the different things that you could do, sort of like Mario Kart before they added all the flying and everything. I know you're a big fan
Mhm.
of that. Like it was just original. You could grind, and then there was flying, and then there was power things you could run through. And for me, Sonic Riders was one because I had it on the GameCube, and that was one of my first consoles, like growing up. That
Yeah.
was a game I put so much time and effort into play.
I know. So when you mentioned Sonic Racing with no, cars or anything, like no cars or anything, I didn't think Sonic Riders. I thought Sonic R back on
Ah, yep,
back in that day, like the running. But no, Sonic. I remember playing Sonic Riders like crazy. That was a fun one. The Wii one I didn't like too much because I know the Wii was
yep,
kind of like they tried to
yeah,
do all these motion controls. I was like, now just go back to
yep,
controller, please.
yep. No, I can agree. I had the Wii, had fun. Wii Fit was fun, but I didn't have too much fun with a ton of the games on the Wii. Didn't play it much.
You didn't play it. You weren't a big fan of the Wii Sports.
No, I did. That was about it. But I did have a couple of games. Some of the Mario baseball games were pretty cool. I got those for that. I can't really remember. I didn't play it that much. Luckily,
Hmm.
I've gotten my Switch and I've been playing more to the Switch. Shout out Kirby's Forgotten Land. Just bought that today.
Oh, you bought that? That's gonna be something I'm gonna be playing soon on stream. I bought that bad boy on day one. I was already happy with it.
Awesome. My girlfriend was playing it earlier. She bought it, downloaded it, and she's getting on right now. She's been playing.
Yes, that would have been another one too. Bring back my Kirby's.
Mm-hmm.
For
Mm-hmm.
me, another one, as you mentioned, Mario Baseball. Bring back Mario Baseball. You're already bringing back all the other sports. You did golf. You got tennis still. You got soccer coming up. Bring back the baseball. I want to
Yeah.
play some baseball. Like the last one was Wii, and that was a great one. I can't complain about that.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. That was one that again in back in the GameCube days, I had it for the
Mhm.
GameCube, and then when it came out for the Wii, I got it. Doing all the running and sprinting, shaking your hands, and it was cool. I liked it because baseball was something I liked as a kid, so that was always fun, and I got to use all these different characters, and then you got to beat the game and unlock the night mode, and you unlock different
Mhm.
stadiums. Like, it was super fun. I found it very entertaining. I ain't
I
gonna
never
lie.
played the Wii one, but I always want to play it. But the GameCube, I remember being the hardest game I think I've ever played because, like, the moment you ramp it up, like Bowser's just hitting home runs every 5 seconds. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
But
The Wii one
it's
is
such a fun.
so fun. Yeah, the Wii one was so fun. If you can somehow get to play the Wii version was a ton of fun.
I will probably have to. Was it? There's a place called DKOldies.com that sells like a lot of the old stuff. So if I can get my hands on it or get like an emulator, I will most definitely be doing that. But though that Mario Baseball on the GameCube though was always so hard. I don't get what they did, but they were just like, nope, you're going 0 to 100. Get up there,
Yeah.
go, sink or
Yeah.
swim, baby.
That was fun. It was fun. I like this, little sort of the story mode. You got to travel from park to park, unlock
Hmm.
different people, beat the team captain. It was fun. I loved it.
And me getting older too, like as great as like the simulation games are, or as crappy as they are now, because like 2K is kind of crap. Madden's absolute crap.
Oh
The
yeah.
show is the only one I think I like. But I
Mm-hmm.
want to get these more arcadey and cartoony sports games back. Like bring
Yep.
back the NBA jams. That's gonna be something I talk about later. Like get me like Madden arcade again. Where happened to all those like fun ones?
Nope, I can agree on that. And like you said about the Mario sports, the Mario I had on mine, bring back the Mario Hoops 3-on-3. That
Oh
was so
my
much fun
god,
on
that
my
was a good
DS.
one. That was a
I
great
played
game on the
that.
DS.
Yes, I played it so much because basketball was another one of those things. I like Mario. I like basketball. I like
Hmm.
Mario. I like baseball. Like, this is like the perfect games for me. Like, this is what I want. So awesome. And I played so much Hoops 3-on-3.
Yeah,
So much.
that the Hoops 3 on 3 also always reminded me of NBA Street Volume 3 on GameCube.
Yeah.
Playing with
Yep.
Mario, Luigi, and Peach. It's just the greatest feeling sometimes. Like you want the arcadey stuff. That's what you play the game. Like, yeah, cool. People the simulation's fun and all, and you want go into that, but the arcade is what's gonna bring you in.
Yeah, no, literally, that's what it is. I mean, COD has done it. They brought like their arcade mode zombies and stuff like
Hmm.
that. Like, every game sort of tries it at some point. You bring it back, and I would have tons of fun if it was for the Switch. I would enjoy it, or if they did a PlayStation version, I would buy it because it's something I like. I like basketball, and I agree. Like the NBA Jam, when we get to that, that's fun. Like, it just adds a different element from the standard. Make just the best player, whatever I need to do, or get the
Like,
best roster, and
yeah, it's like,
such a
all right,
basic
cool.
game.
You give me DeAndre Hopkins and a Tom Brady, I can do stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I want to take
exactly.
an underdog, backflip, throw a fireball, and go into the end zone at some point.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
let's give you the next one. What's your next game coming up here? What have you been thinking about?
Oh man, I have Infamous was another one for me on PlayStation, which was awesome.
Ooh, that was a
I
good
played
one.
1 and 2, and I played the DLC when Festival of Blood.
Mhm.
Electric vampires. That's like, who would have thought? Like, it's crazy.
Just some
So
nonsense. Did
yeah,
you play Second Son
I didn't
on
get to
that too?
Second Son. Nope. I
But
I
they do
have
need to bring that back at some point.
Yeah, that was super fun. You really got to pick your own how you wanted to play it. You wanted to be good, you wanted to be bad. You picked up your different powers, which you wanted to upgrade. It was super fun. Had a nice story, a lot of side quests. So even if you beat the story, you could still do all your side missions and wrap up the game.
Oh, absolutely. That was a very fun open world. Like, it was a very interesting premise too. Like, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, Static Shock. But it's like, nope, not Static Shock.
No
You're
way.
going in hard. You're going in and you're picking sides in Infamous too. I was like, oh my god, this is like the Force Unleashed
Yep.
with the Apprentice. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. For me, I'm gonna stick with also. It's gonna have your guy Cole in it, but I want to see PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale brought back.
Oh wow, I didn't even think of that. I played that a couple times. That was different. It was, Smash Bros, but the PlayStation version, which was
Hmm.
something totally different, which is something that a lot of people argue for, bringing back Capcom and Marvel and bringing back those old games because it's like
Yeah,
bringing us a different style fighting game. That is a good one I didn't even think about.
that was a fun one. A lot of people chat on it because they thought like the instead of getting knocked off the edge, like using the super to kill was bad. I was like, no, that makes it a little more enjoyable. 'Cause, like, what about the people? Because I always played with my friend. He was never good at Smash because he couldn't stay on the map. So
Right.
this was a perfect thing for him. He stays on the map and has a fighting chance. I thought it was a great game. It brought a lot of characters together, like Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Cole, Fat Princess. Like it
Yep.
brought a lot of these like PlayStation characters like a little more up. One knock for it though is definitely kind of like it felt more like a marketing tool because they didn't use the correct Devil May Cry person, Dante. It's like,
Hmm.
oh, you missed out. You should have put the original in that one.
Yeah, no, I mean, there could be another chance because all these titles would be coming back. I mean, it's gonna be interesting because they are gonna do the Spartacus Battle Pass,
Hmm.
Game Pass, I should say, at some point. So some of these titles are gonna come back. It'd be interesting to see if that gets sort of a revamp.
Yeah, I did see that they were trying to announce that. One of the ones I was thinking of too today, actually, I can't really say is on here anymore since they're about to announce it.
I hear it.
I'll go over that one probably at the end of this.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And shout out to the boys out in Vegas Benchwarmers. Fight Night does need a return. I can
Oh, Fight
agree.
Night round. Yeah, I did send him an invite if he was free. He's allowed to hop in at any time. But yes, he that fight those Fight Night games were so cool.
Yeah.
Gotta talk about those for a second. That was a really fun one.
Yeah. It was always fun to get mad when like your older cousin would just beat you down for the first few rounds and you're just bleeding and you're just sitting there shaking your stick, buffing yourself out, making sure you're
Yep.
all right, going through it. I remember those days of just getting whooped for hours. It was just
Just
hours long.
yeah. I never was good at the game. It was just fun to like what was it? It was on the N64. Ready to Rumble 2, something like that.
Okay.
It was like a cartoony boxing game. I used to get beaten all the time. I was always bad at them, but I just loved playing it because it was just like, oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. That was fight night. Like I was not that I was bad. It was just I always got matched up with people that were way better. Like the adults were really playing, like, and they weren't taking it easy on us. They were
No,
just
they're
beating
out
us
here taking
down.
names.
Yeah, they were just beating the hell out of us, and all the teenagers were already playing it because that was their thing. So we were just getting the snot beat out of us. But it was fun. It was fun.
Oh, it was hella fun. I'd come back for seconds.
Hmm.
So all right, let's see what's another game you're looking for?
Right up that EA alley, those bring us back them college games, man. College basketball and some college football. I
Mhm,
think it is about that time. There, all these deals are going down. Players are getting money.
mhm.
Pay these kids for their likeness. It's gonna put their names out there. It's gonna help the NFL. It's gonna help you guys. Like it's a win-win all across. I don't see why they don't at least attempt to bring it back.
They had an announcement. NCAA football is coming back,
Okay,
so that
good.
one's a maybe. But I saw the college games were really good too. I remember for basketball.
Oh yeah,
So it would definitely be good to see them come back. If EA ever does try basketball again, don't make it like the NBA Lives stuff anymore. They're done. They fucked that up too much.
yeah. No, yeah. 2K sort of dominates the basketball
I'm gonna
at
be
the
honest with
moment.
you. NBA Live 10, I thought was probably my favorite basketball game over any of them
Yeah. Is that
because it just gave you
is
more
that
variety.
Kobe on the cover? If
No,
I'm
that
not
was
mistaken.
2K10 on NBA Live 10. It was Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Live. Okay. I don't think I played Live 10.
Live 10 was probably one of my favorite basketball games just for the fantasy draft aspect. You don't have to do a season. You could just pick players you want and play like a professional game. And I thought that was just the best thing. So I could pair
Okay.
up Yao Ming and Shaq and just go to town. That's all
Okay.
I wanted. I'm a
Right.
simple person.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, those games need to come back. I love playing with all those old, just the college kids. Like it was fun playing with Duke and then
Hmm.
UNC, playing with all those all those vintage teams. Like it was a great time.
Did you ever try? There's always modders out there. They do college football like mods for Madden PC, where you could play
Mhm.
with the actual schools and stuff like that,
Oh
and like
no.
actual player. Those are actually pretty cool. I've seen a few of those. They do a really good job. Like they do the Boise State blue turf and everything.
Oh wow. No, those games usually do like they give it their all. Some they really grind out their time for those.
They really do. I'm gonna go to Mario themed real quick for mine. I want to see Super Mario Galaxy come back. They need to make a
Okay.
third one. The first one and second one were probably the best 3D Mario games I've ever played until Odyssey came out. But they need to do Mario Galaxy again. Like the designs they were able to do, just the feel was amazing, and just everything was so polished about that game.
Yeah, now Mario one of those games that has so many different aspects, and that was one of them when it did bring. It wasn't just Mario running across, or it was sort of bringing that and Mario Sunshine and bringing in that whole
Mhm.
3D element to the game, an interactive world, and being able to go different places. Galaxy was a load of fun. I can agree on that. Odyssey was also super. A lot of those games like that when they started those like 3D era of Mario, that
Yeah,
was
the
super fun.
3D games
Paper
were good.
Mario
Like
was great too.
they showed the love with the 3D All Stars, but they didn't do anything else with it. That was
Yeah,
really
no,
I was
that's
like,
true.
come on, you got to do more with that.
Yeah, no, that is definitely a good aspect. Galaxy was a load of fun.
It
Sunshine was
was
great.
absolutely so much fun. Um, one of the Mario games though, like I'm trying to Sunshine too. That needed a sequel at some point. That was a very underrated Mario title in my opinion.
Yeah, it was totally different. Like, who would have thought Mario would be running around with, like, a water gun, like, and doing all these different things?
He's cleaning up a city that he didn't cause, but they thought it was him. Because Blue
Exactly.
Mario apparently looks the same as regular Mario.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a good one. Luigi's Mansion. I know they did that.
Luigi's Mansion 3 came out.
Yeah, which was also good. Those were some good ones when they decided to give him his own little spin-off series.
Well, he needed something after Mario was missing.
Right.
Because that was a terrible, terrible time. What was that? That was an educational game, wasn't it?
Probably. I don't even remember that one.
We try to tune it out like ET. Maybe they need to bring ET back.
Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe.
Just maybe. Recrash the market. Maybe we'll get some different IPs out there. So what do you think? Where else we get ahead with this one? I know college sports that's definitely a big one though. That's gonna come back soon.
Yeah, my list is I think I went over everything, man. I think you
You
got
got
me.
everything?
I think I got everything, man. Hit me.
It hit you? All right. Well, one of the ones they definitely need to do is the Bigs. If you remember those games, that was like an arcadey baseball one, or MLB Slugfest, I think is a better one to do.
Okay. Okay.
That one was like really intense. Like you were encouraged to fight people or just like do these crazy things that like catch on fire and stuff like that.
Okay, so is
That
it
one
kind
was
of
so fun.
like Blitz?
Yes, NFL Blitz too. That needs to come back.
Yes, yes. That was a good one. Just breaking bones, starting fights and brawls.
Yes,
That was just different. And that's the arcadey part of football. You get your super on and that was super fun. That was
you
one they
need
need
all
to bring
that
back.
stuff like NBA Jam too, like catching on fire, playing with Hillary Clinton and all that stuff. The Beastie Boys, the
Yeah,
mascots. Like why can't we have these arcadey sports back?
that
What's
was a
wrong?
good one. Yep. No, that's a good one. Did you ever play it was like the Godzilla monster fighting game. I want to say on
War of
like
the Monsters.
that was a great game too. I had so much fun cracking buildings on my
That
brothers
one, I
playing
didn't
that.
even think about that. That was such a beautiful like you just go around and beat things up. Like
Yeah.
how do you get upset about that? How can you be
Yep.
upset?
Yep. That one
It's
was
like
a good one.
that was the perfect like all right, de-stress game. Let me just go destroy the city real quick.
Exactly. You guys just had another movie, so like that's something that I would not be opposed to. I just thought about that one. That one's a good one. All you got to use them all.
You really do. Like honestly, a lot of these PlayStation 2 games that just didn't come back, like Time Splitters.
Yep.
That one, like, it was based off of the GoldenEye games, but those were such a great, like, it was a wacky story, but there was so much to do in those games, like the amount of game modes, the online features.
Yes. Yeah. I can agree on those. It's something that you need to bring back. Speaking of the online mode, The Last of Us Online needs to come back. They need to figure that out. That was horrible. Shout out to number 2. Great stories for both, but bring back online for that.
Bring back online for The Last of
That's
Us.
my note for The Last of Us. My video game plug there.
Your video game plug for The Last of
Uh,
Us.
bring back online. That was so great.
So one thing I will mention before we hopped onto this, I was talking. My girlfriend was like, "Oh, what are you doing for streams?" And I was like, "Oh, we're gonna talk about games we want to bring back." She goes, "Mario Kart Double Dash HD remake needs to come out." I was like, "I don't know if that's gonna come, but Mario Kart." She's like, "Mario Kart Double Dash, it has to come out again."
Okay, fair enough. I think Mario Kart is trying right now. There's so many different versions have come out through time. They did
Mhm.
the mobile now. It's like I don't know how it's gonna catch because they've tried so many at this point.
Yeah, did you the new Mario Kart? Did you try any of the new tracks yet, or the revamped tracks?
No, I have. I can't even think of the one I have on my Switch. I have one of the Mario Karts on my Switch. I can't think if it's the last one that came out.
It's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the only one for Switch. They just came out with
Okay.
the booster course pass
Oh
for that
no,
bad
I
boy.
didn't even know. That might be
No.
something I have to go check out then.
Yeah,
I haven't
they're
even touched it.
remastering tracks. You're gonna get them in waves of 6. You're gonna get 48 new tracks for the game.
Okay.
It's gonna be crazy later down the road for that one.
Okay, that's so I haven't even I can't remember last time I loaded that up and played.
I
I really
played too
don't.
much. Here's another one. So the one that I was gonna bring up, but I know is gonna get announced sometime soon. You remember the skate games?
Yes, 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 yes.
Skate 3 was my jam. It was my jam. They're announcing Skate 4 at some point. I don't know when. I got an update earlier before we hopped on. I was going to talk about it. Skate 4 apparently is going to get announced.
Yes. The
And
I feel
that's
the
just going
same
to be
way.
fun.
The reason it's not on my list is because I knew it was gonna get announced. And we have spoken about this on my show before because
Hmm.
Skate 3 was a game that was so essential to our video game rotation in high school that it was a
Hmm.
daily, hourly thing. It was Call of Duty, NBA 2K, and Skate. And that was sort of the main three games that we played throughout high school on a regular basis. And we threw in obviously other games that came out. The Dragon Ball Z games were great. Um,
Oh, that was on my list.
yep,
The original 3 Budokais.
yes,
That was like my thing.
yep. Those were great. We played all the Xenoverses, Battle of Z. Those were all great. Shout out to those games. But Skate 3 absolutely was so much fun. I remember making just the biggest character you can make and just throwing him in a Speedo and having nothing else on him and just skateboarding as a fat guy in a Speedo for
Yep.
no reason and just doing all types of wacky ass shit.
I remember always playing the Hall of Meat game
Yep.
mode. That was like I always was like, all right, how many bones can I break in this run real quick? I'm gonna just jump off this and see what happens.
Yeah, and you would find like different things. Like if I hit this and I spring up, I'm gonna get like to here, and then you just find out how to always get at least 100,000 every time.
Always tried for that. Like, yeah, it's always going to be on my list because again, it's going to get announced. But I'm waiting. Once it's officially announced, I will say I'll drop the bring it back because I know it's coming out. If it's
Yep.
not announced, I'm gonna say bring it back.
Yep, there was all types of things. I remember doing front flips down into a grind. Like it was so great. That game was amazing. I
It was too
hated the
good.
manual cheesers though. You
Hmm.
guys ruined the game every time I got online because I hated watching it.
It was the worst sometimes, but still the greatest. Still the
Yes,
greatest.
absolutely.
I've got a few games too. I want them to backtrack. I want them to go backwards because I want them to bring those forwards. Madden 11. That was probably one of the better Maddens for me. Bring
Yep.
that to the forefront. Use that system. Come back to that. I want to see Madden 11 back up front.
Yep.
But now for seriousness, bring back the Halo 3. I don't like this new Halo. I'm not the
Okay,
biggest
I
fan.
was gonna ask you that because I don't play Xbox, but I've played the original Halo, and
Mhm.
everything that I'm hearing about people in this new Halo, nobody seems to like it.
No, but it's the only Halo they have online support because they turned off the Halo 3 and stuff. I was like, bring back my Halo 3, please. I want
Yep.
to just play that.
Yep. That is one that I know right now people are not fond of. So that could definitely be a good one. And Madden definitely needs to be fixed. Madden's been broken for years. And
It
I
has
know
been.
my co-host is he won't buy it because he says it's unplayable. And it's been unplayable for years now. And it's sadly the way the game's been.
Yeah, I can't disagree with him, but I mean I can still play it because you find like they unfortunately script it too much in those games. You have to find the right play that works. If you pick a play that just doesn't work, you're not going to get any results.
Yep.
And they like narrow it down to like 5 to 10 plays, and it's like that's
Literally,
not
yep.
fun. You
Yep.
want to be able to do a lot of different things.
Exactly. You want to have open playbook like the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like MLB The Show. I think that's probably the best simulation sport game out there right now,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
with their crossplay too. You can't beat that.
Yeah, like you literally have your choice. Like if you want to go into the career mode, you can just hit, you can do both in field, you can pitch. I like that aspect when they added you can be a two-way player. I thought that was really cool.
I think that's one of my better simulation games out there for me
Hmm.
personally.
Yep, I couldn't agree to that.
hmm let's see another game though. The Yoshi Story games, the Yoshi Stories. I don't know why
Yep.
they dropped that, but they switched it to like Yoshi's Crafted World. Woolly World. Can we get like the original one they did on the N64 back?
No, I
That would
remember
be so cool.
they did try a few of those. They had Wario. He had his own game. I want to say it was one of the similar to the Mario.
Wario Land.
Yeah, like they tried, and I remember the Yoshi one. Yoshi was fun because it was um the laying the eggs and having different things with you. And it was a
hmm
little bit goofy. It was different, and he had different abilities. Obviously, the Mario, so it added a little bit of difference to the game.
Yeah. I definitely. So one of the things, it's not really a bring back, but I think it would be cool if Nintendo gave a lot of the characters like their own side games with it. So like we have Luigi's Mansion. Why can't we have Wario Land back? We still have Yoshi games, but like what Peach's game on the DS that she had. I'd love to see
Yeah,
that
I
come
forgot
back.
about that. Wow.
I want to see
I
that
think
come
my
back.
sister had that.
Maybe give Daisy a game. Give Waluigi his proper representation, so everyone would stop riding his dick on something.
Right. No, I hear it. I mean, that's sort of what they do in the games where they're all featured. In the baseball games, they have their
Hmm.
parks, and then they have their own carts and Mario Kart and stuff like that. So I can see where they can eventually branch off, because there is other characters in it. Like Mario is one of those worlds, like the comic book world, like DC and Marvel, where there's a
Hmm.
lot of other stories in this, and that's why all these different characters do show up in the Mario universe. Like there is so much other things going on within the realm of Mario.
You know that Waluigi's only been the main villain in one Mario game, and I bet you're not going to guess which one it is.
Nope.
It's Mario Dance Dance Revolution. He was the main villain in that. That was it. That's all he's done. Besides that, he's been golfing and tennising and partying. But he's the main villain in Mario Dance Dance Revolution,
Did
and
I don't
I
think
think it would be a treat if they brought that game back.
I don't think I had that one. I
Oh,
think we were just original Just Dance.
you
Uh,
just they need
yeah,
to
I
kill
think
that
we were
one.
Just Dance.
They need to kill that. The,
I
I
think that was it.
I think they've gone crazy on that one.
I haven't played. I can't even remember the last one that I played for Just
Yeah.
Dance, but I don't even remember that. I didn't even know he was ever a villain, to be honest. I didn't know
Well,
he only
yeah,
had
he was.
one.
So he was. Waluigi was created for literally Mario for Mario Tennis to be Wario's partner. Hold on, can you see this?
Yep.
Mario Dance Dance Revolution Mario mix.
Wow. What in the no? I don't think I've ever seen this.
Never seen that one.
It
That
literally
that
just
was that was the only game he was the villain in.
it was the last
You
boss you dance battled with.
yeah, here's the picture of it if you see it.
Oh boy. No,
And
I
that's
don't
where
think
he
I've
got all
ever
his
seen this
moves.
game.
I'd
I've
recommend playing it
never
if you
seen it.
can.
Oh my god, I've never seen that before. You know, if I can find an emulator, I always try to find emulators like on my phone to find like to play the original Pokemon games and stuff like
Hmm.
that. Like I've always tried to find an emulator, or I know PC is definitely better because there's all types of different games that are out there that have
Yep.
been sort of replicated. You don't necessarily get the same game from the same creator, but it's pretty damn close. And that's one of the things I do want to eventually get a PC for.
Definitely, like the amount of library stuff you could find, like with all these like emulators and stuff, like it's just crazy that they're keeping them alive. But it would also be nice to see them get more support
Yep.
from their actual companies.
Yeah, no, for sure. Those emulators were awesome. I love playing, like I said, the Pokemon ones, and then there's one where
Hmm.
you just have all the gens mixed together. Like that's
Oh, the
awesome.
randomizers.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I've got I know a few people who do Pokemon randomizers. It's always so fun to watch them do it. It's like just
Yeah.
craziness.
Those are great.
Speaking of Pokemon, do you remember the Pokemon Stadium games?
Yes, actually.
I think it's their time to make a return at some point. With all the Pokemon spin-offs they're doing, you know how great that would be? Like you could just like import your Pokemon from like Sword, Shield, Diamond, Pearl, or the new ones Violet and Scarlet. Bring them
Yeah,
over and
something
just
like
go
that.
in.
How do you feel about those new ones that they announced?
Donald Duck is going to be interesting. I feel like they already did the cat starter a few times.
Yep, fair enough. I'm not
I'm
too happy for it.
honestly the fire dinosaur is going to be my way to go. That's definitely my way.
I
I'm
hear it.
seeing it. That's going to be
Yeah,
my guy.
yeah. I hear it. I hear it. But yeah, that was a different one because at that point they were trying to do different ones. They had like they did Pokemon Ranger,
Hmm.
and they've had like sort of different ones where they tried doing different things. And I think that was an interesting one because it still had the battle aspect of it, but it was just sort of in a different style in a different form.
They definitely are. The thing with Pokemon too, like they have like so many like different like side games now. It's like why
Yeah.
not bring some of the old one back? Like those Pokemon Stadium games had some great mini games in there. I think probably a little better than the Mario Party ones at the time. Personally, I thought the Voltorb game where you're like electric charging things was so fun.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's a ton. That was a good one. I enjoyed that was a good a good series, Pokemon. I'm trying to get Arceus before I leave for vacation, so I have something to do while I'm on a plane and on downtime.
Ooh, Legends Arceus is a great game.
Yeah, I gotta get it. I was super pumped for it when Diamond and Pearl came out. I already got it, beat it, finished it. Pretty much, I'm done with it at this point. So I need to get another one.
I felt more invested in Pokemon Sword and Shield than I did with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
Okay.
I never played that gen, so like I went back. I was able to play it the first time. But it's like once I beat it, it's like, what do I do now? With Sword and Shield, I felt like there's more things to do.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't played Sword and Shield yet.
That's a good one. They basically, so if you get Legends Arceus, they took like the open world that you get in Sword and Shield and basically made it the whole game, which they did phenomenal, by the way.
Yeah, I got to check it out. I see all the TikToks and videos, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna get on that. And they're like, here's some tips and tricks. I'm like, I'm gonna need you later. I'll be back for that.
You're saving these. It's like, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Exactly.
Just remember when Snorlax hyper beams you, he does it out of love.
No.
I remember trying to fight Snorlax. I was like, oh no. Did you ever play that Pokemon Unite game, by the way?
Yes, I did actually. I did play that on my Switch. I didn't get the mobile version. I know they did try that. I feel like the Switch is just better because it's bigger and I actually have sticks and controls that I can move with. Yeah, no, Unite was actually pretty cool. I haven't played it in a while, but it was definitely different. It gave me, I'm trying to think, Hunter's Legends Arena that was out on the PlayStation. It gave me kind of like those kind of vibes.
It was supposed to be like a MOBA, League of Legends kind of thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I thought it was cool.
I'm down with it. It was a fun game. I can't be mad about it.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, if we're talking about old games, though, that I can be mad about, but I want back, Crazy Taxi.
Oh, man. Crazy Taxi was a different one. That epitome of arcade, goofy silliness. Like the colors, the scenery, everything about it was definite arcade. It was fun.
It was a great game. It was so great that The Simpsons copied it, and I love that game, too.
Hit and Run was an amazing game.
Oh, I'm not talking about that one. I was talking about the one before, but Hit and Run too. They used to, if they bring back those Simpsons licensed games, it would be beautiful. Bring back Hit and Run. That'd be like a good game. Like instead of buying your kid GTA, you could buy them that. Get Simpsons Road Rage, all that stuff.
Yep. Yeah,
Speaking of which,
play GTA 5 over and over again.
Yeah, they keep updating it. Love that game, but on arcade, not console.
I hear that. How's it going, boys?
Dude, so many. I was thinking about it like all week. I was like, there's so many games. I can't get all of them. Like Skate was a big one. The Simpsons stuff. The Simpsons arcade game, by the way. I think that's what he's talking about. Yeah. That was a great game too.
Yeah, no, there was a bunch of great Simpsons games. Like they had a run of really good games at like a few years stretch, and I was like, wow, Simpsons, like here we go. You guys are gonna do something. Like here it goes.
So I'm gonna give you a controversial one. Not a lot of people like this game. I think it could be really well done if it's brought back. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe.
Okay, I played that.
I really actually liked that game. That was a fun game. Yes, they took out the fatalities. The mechanics of the game played very well. If they give it an M rating and put the fatalities back, people would love it. Let's be real. It was a great game. It was smooth mechanics, and it led into the Mortal Kombats we have now. We can't act like that. This Mortal Kombat was not something revolutionary for what it provided us.
Yeah, I have bought in Injustice 1 and 2. I've played Mortal Kombat versus DC. I played every Mortal Kombat that's come out. I've basically bought and at least beat the story and then see if I can fight people online. Because some of y'all are just cheesy, man. For real. You guys be bugging online, but give it a shot. But I can absolutely agree. I think that is something I would love to see because it does incorporate both. It's a mix of both of them.
Yeah, definitely. So we talked about Fight Night. We did not talk about NFL 2K. And we didn't talk about Def Jam fights. 2K is supposed to be coming back. Yep. NFL 2K is supposed to be coming back.
We'll see how they do because anything outside of NBA 2K, they botched WWE for a little while, and it's luckily the new one is good. So hopefully they can do NFL some justice.
You're right. I know DC wouldn't allow Mortal Kombat to do it, but secret, they're owned by the same company, so Warner might tell them to suck it up. But to this one though, so I used to play Def Jam Vendetta a lot.
Oh
That
yeah,
that was that was a fun one. Like just using these random, like they weren't really random. Like I was a little too young for like to know some of these rappers. Minus
yeah,
DMX because I lived near him. But I was like, wow, this is actually really cool.
yeah. Look, DMX, Snoop, Ludacris. There's all types of Method Man. Like that was a great game. That's
Mhm.
another arcade, goofy simulation fighting game that was different from Fight Night. That was another game I used to get my ass handed into. Def Jam was tough.
Fight for New York was the best.
That was a good one.
Oh my god, there's so many like trying to think of every game and like trying to get it all in one. Like you're gonna miss a lot of these because I mean, like
Yeah.
we were talking about the Mario sports games, like having Mario Baseball back would be the best. Celebrity Deathmatch,
Oh
that was a
man.
fun one.
Yep. Yeah.
Now that I think about it, Celebrity Deathmatch,
Just the show itself was on a different level.
it really was. If we really want to talk about like old platformers too, like Spyro the Dragon,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
he
mean,
got
they
his
did.
redo, but like, come on, give him a real game, give him something to work with.
Yeah, they've done Crash and a couple other ones that they've tried to bring back. That's one of them. Rayman, I think, is another one that could potentially end up having to come back too.
His last game was 2013, I think, Rayman Legends.
It was a while back. I remember playing that on like his games on like Game Boy back in the day when
Hmm.
running around with a big blocky Game Boy before the color.
As we get a love the Celebrity
Yep,
Deathmatch show.
yep, agreed.
Yeah, like Rayman, Spyro, Banjo Kazooie. Like their last game was nuts and bolts, and they haven't done anything since. The last thing they did was show up in Smash Bros.
Yep, literally, that's really like the last place that I can think of that I've seen him.
Yeah, just Smash Brothers. That like, come on, give him something rare. If you're gonna put him back on Nintendo, let him do something with it. Let him do something.
Yeah. Did you ever play? This game was actually kind of fun. I don't know how many people are actually gonna know about this game. The Mario Party style Shrek game.
Yes, I think I've heard of it. I did not play it, but I've heard of it.
That game was actually kind of fun, but it was very limited on like mini games that you can play. But that game was actually oddly entertaining.
It was, and then we got bringing the PS Vita back.
A bunch of those games are coming back, man. If they really can get the Spartacus thing launched and going, there's gonna be so many games that are coming back.
Yeah, dude, I still have my Vita. I play MLB The Show like 13 on that, I think, or 14. I'll take it with me and play some show until 22 comes out on the Switch.
No, not bad.
I would honestly, unfortunately I can't see well on that, so I can't play like I normally do. But it's like it's still something fun to take with you.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I remember those old Mega Man games were great too back in the day. I used to play the hell out of those. That's another one.
Yeah, Mega Man needs to come back. They tried Mighty Number Nine, that didn't work too well.
Uh, I can't remember past. Man, I can't even remember the last one I played.
I think they have Mega Man 12 out now,
Oh wow, nope.
12 or 11.
I would have to go back and see the last time that I played.
Oh, hold on, let me see. What was his latest game? I think he is Mega Man 11. Where are we at? List of Mega Man games. I'm gonna pull it up. Uh, Mega Man. Yeah, Mega Man 11 is on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch and PC. It came out in 2018.
Oh wow, I can't remember the last one that I played back. I think Sun and Moon was no, or what is it?
That's
Blue
Pokemon.
Moon. No, it's I can't think of it's the Mega Man one. I can't even think of what it was. It was I don't know if it came before or after they did the Colonel Soul and the other guy.
I remember playing the last Mega Man I played was a Battle Grid, where he was
Okay.
like a computer program that you plug in and you do all that stuff. It was a Mega Man Net Warrior or something like that.
Okay. No, I got it. I haven't played Mega Man in so long. That's something I got to check out.
Oh, it was Mega Man NT Warrior. That's what it was.
NT Warrior. No, I don't think I ever played that.
No, it was an anime too.
Hmm.
Speaking of anime games, we mentioned it briefly, but we got to go back. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Were you a Budokai guy or a Budokai Tenkaichi kind of guy?
Budokai Tenkaichi was definitely the
That
way
was
I
your
went.
I
Yeah,
preferred the Budokai normally.
I hear that. That was fun because it was before it went sort of all different. Now, if you play any of the newer ones,
Hmm.
like Xenoverse 1 or 2, it's sort of a bigger open battlefield. It was a little bit of a different style fighting game,
It really
original.
was. I mean, Fighter Z is like a traditional 2D fighter, which is still amazing game, by the way. I'm terrible at it because I'm terrible at fighting games, but I just have fun.
No, the Fighter Z was good. I crapped on it before I got it. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like it, and I bought it. I played it for a while, gave up on it, but it was actually more fun than I thought. I will say, it was definitely more fun than I thought.
It was like I was going in like, all right, it's gonna be a true fighting game. I'm gonna be terrible at it, but I'll still give it a shot. And I was like, it's a fun game.
It's
I like
super
fighting games.
arcadey,
I'm bad.
but it is super arcadey,
Oh, absolutely. What they
so it adds
need,
that.
uh, I see like all the characters too that they're adding in like on that game, but like I remember Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had like a shit ton of characters.
Yeah,
Now,
no, they did.
if they did that kind of style again with all the super characters as well, you could have the biggest roster out there.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would be interested to see how far they could go because I feel like they can do it in Xenoverse, but we don't get to necessarily see all that because they have added super characters. So it's like you have the option, like give us what we want. So
Yeah,
that
and
could
I
be
noticed
interesting.
they do still update that game, so I
Mhm.
don't know if that one's gonna go away for a bit. They're still adding characters. I saw.
Yeah.
God, so many games, so many good games that they can bring back or redo. Uh, I know I talked about Double Dash. I'm looking at my shelf here because I got some of my old games here too. But man, I really wish they would go back to some of the older Mario parties though. Like, yeah, we got superstars,
Yeah.
but like go like Mario Party 8 and backwards and
I
like cut
remember
out
those.
9, 10, and all that stuff. Like, let's go back to those kind of games too. So I feel like you
Yeah.
still have like hints of like the newer games in there where everyone gets a prize when you like the game's over. It's like, no, that guy won. Give him his 10 and we move on.
Yep. Yep. That'd be playing and I'm thinking I'm about to win and then those bonus stars come and they get me. I hate those. Not gonna lie. Those kill me. But it's I agree. That was one of the first things I got um when I got my GameCube. I think it came with Mario Party 7.
Hmm.
I it was when they were coming they had that one and Smash Bros. And I told my mom to get me Smash Bros. And she got the wrong Mario game. And I was like, wow, you got me Mario Party 7. And I actually liked it. So it did become something I played.
I was a very big like Mario Party person, so I can't blame you on that one. It was a great game, loved it,
Yep.
but just I wish they would go back a little bit to the older ones, like backtrack a little bit, like none of this. Everyone gets coins except
Yep.
for last place. What's
Mm-hmm.
going on, Granny Gamer? Welcome, welcome. What are games that you wish would come back? You got to let us know.
Yep. Those some good ones. Those some good ones. I'm trying to think of any other ones because they have tried so many. Like so many
They've like
have
TMNT,
been
like the
attempted.
arcade game, like they tried to bring that back, and like they kind of flopped, but they're trying again at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game that I've played on, I think, PlayStation 2.
Ooh, I know which one you're talking about. It was like 2005. It came out.
Yeah, it was a while back. You used to fly around with Mikey. Special number. Yes, those were the original. The GameCube was so underrated. It had so many
Like it
good
had
games.
so many great titles. It was just so underrated. They
Yep.
didn't like it. It was not powerful enough for like they wanted power, but it
Yep.
also kind of got screwed because the PlayStation 2 could play DVDs.
Yep.
Like, oh my god, like Wave Rider. I remember playing that on the GameCube when that first came out.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Wave
GameCube
Rider
was
was so cool.
yeah, so underrated. Such an underrated game console.
NBA Street, I would play NBA Street V3 on that thing all the time, just
Yep.
for Mario, Luigi, and Peach to dunk on Shaquille O'Neal. And I
Yep.
want them to bring that back. You put
Yep.
that on the Switch, I'm taking Mario and I'm dunking on Shaq
On
or
everyone.
Anthony Davis because he's one of the taller ones in the league right now.
Yep. Nope. I hear that. Those were fun. Those were some fun games back then.
Worms Armageddon on the N64. I actually played Worms Armageddon on the Xbox 360 when they did a different one. Those Worms games were so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't play much. I've seen some. I've seen people play. I haven't played them.
Well, I know they did a battle royale, which, by the way, I don't know your opinion on it. Me personally, I'm sick of the battle royales. I'm sick of
Yeah,
them. I wish they would stop.
fair enough. Fair enough. I'm okay with them as long as they get done right. Um, but other than that, make sure you do it right. That's it. That's my only thing.
But what do you think about Fortnite removing the building?
I think Fortnite has long run its course a very long time ago, and I think they're just trying to grab at anything. Right
Hmm.
now, they're throwing shit at the wall, see what sticks. And right now, I guess some people are liking it, so it is
A lot of
helping.
people like the new no building aspect out of it.
Yeah, so
So
I guess it's sticking, but I remember playing the game on like launch and playing for the first few seasons. I was like, all right, and then adding and overdoing it, and it's like I wanted to be simple. I remember playing H1 and King of the Hill on PC,
hmm.
like just basic Battlefield, not Battlefield. What's the other one? The original. I can't even think of.
The original battle royale,
Yeah, no, what's the one that's on mobile right now? Is it Battleground?
PUBG.
Oh, PUBG. Yeah, yeah. PUBG, like, something basic. I think that's really it.
We got a fiance playing wrestling games on the PS2. He doesn't know which ones. Have to ask.
It's easily probably the SmackDown versus Raw series.
Oh, that would probably that's probably what it is. His focus was wrestling.
Yep. That was a great series.
Yep, I can't. I'm not a big wrestling guy, so I didn't really play him too much. But I had I see friends playing it every once in a while. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I want to
Yeah.
try that. I
No,
want to
that
beat
was
people.
fun. That was fun because like that era of wrestling was like so fun at the time. So it was something you can get into so easily. And you just beating people up, and it had so many of the basic things. And then it was horrible because they did the game so wrong for so many years.
Hmm. I'm gonna mention something now. I'm gonna either sound really crazy or you're gonna be like, "Oh, I remember that." I don't know how you are on your anime games or whatnot, but I remember on the GameCube, I would play One Piece Grand Adventure, which was kind of like a Smash Bros, a little bit of a clone, but like a little different. And I remember playing that as a kid, like all the time with my friend. And I'm just like, I want to keep doing this. One Piece, come on, let's do this. I remember loving One Piece, and then they just went on too long. I don't want to talk about it anymore with that, but
This is SmackDown versus Raw. Yeah. Yep.
SmackDown versus Raw 2009.
Great series. Great series. But yeah, no, the One Piece, I don't know that game in particular. They've done a
Hmm.
lot of their games right now, keep coming out. I've played a few, but they're mainly fighting games. But
Hmm.
I don't know about Smash style. That sounds like it's a little bit more. So you like multiple people, like 4, 5?
Yeah, you could have one. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up.
Like,
Let me pull up a thing real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, first thing I found. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Oh, and then real quick, love wrestling games. At least GM mode could come back.
GM mode is the shit right now. I've been playing a tons of GM mode.
Let me see. Yeah, look at so this is what it would look like. You get all these characters right here, and it was like a mixture of like a good Smash Bros. Because like he used like a Smash Bros. Kind of style, but it was also like a
Okay, yeah.
good beat 'em up too.
Yeah.
This was a game I used to play a lot back in the day.
Yeah, this screams GameCube. Like
It
it
was
looks great.
GameCube, PS2, like all this crazy stuff.
No, that is a good one. That was a good one. That looks like it could have been fun. GameCube was so underrated.
He can't wait for the AEW to come out with their game. He'll definitely be playing that.
Yep, that's another one. That's another
And we
big game.
got Vegas Benchwarmers loving WWE 2K22. I heard that's been really good. I've watched another streamer named Thunderstruck Squirrel. Definitely check her out. She's been good, but she's been playing that a lot too.
Yeah, I've been playing GM mode and some My Rise. All my friends ended up buying it. They've been online, beating the hell out of each other in Hell in a Cells and being
Hmm.
goofy. It's fun. The creative mode aspect and all the creative things that they brought in is funny. You see all types of hilarious clips, and I mean, there's Ninja Turtles in that if you want, and there's superheroes, and
I've seen
it,
people go
it
crazy in that. They made all the characters from GTA 5 to beat up
yeah.
on Lester. I was
I
like,
mean,
what?
hey, if you want to, get Mario and DDT the Undertaker, feel free. I know it's out there. I'll guarantee you, there's a Mario, Luigi, and
Someone's had to have
everyone
made
else.
Waluigi by now.
Yeah.
Someone's
Oh yeah.
had to have done it.
The created section is probably where you would look.
Literally, probably you got some guy who's going up to people. Wah, boom.
Yeah, literally. There's something like that.
Oh my god. Ah, jeezums. That's too much sometimes. Oh, I forgot to tweet that. Whoops, that's on me. I knew I forgot to do something, but I'll leave that up. They need to make though again as much as WWE and all that stuff. They still need to go back to the arcadey sports games. I'm gonna go back to that real quick. Like bring back a Mario baseball, bring back MLB Slugfest, bring back NFL Blitz. Like come on, why do I don't want to be sitting here with like trying to build the number crunching like crazy. I want to just go out there, hit someone as hard as I can, or jump over people trying to catch the ball.
Yeah, I think the most in need would be NFL Blitz to come back.
The create a move in Raw SmackDown 2009.
Yep, there was all types of different things.
And then we got NFL Blitz, NBA Jam.
Yep,
Those were two great games.
yeah, it's definitely Blitz. Like you said, I think Show is all right. It's in good hands. I think it is where it is right now. Madden is obviously desperate, and 2K has been what it is pretty much. But 2K is where it's at right now.
SXX tricky, dude.
Yep.
That's how I found out who Run DMC was.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, that's how I found out who they were.
Yeah. But Blitz is the one that needs to come back because football is dying. I think NBA 2K is fine where it is right now. We'll see how 2K takes NFL, but either 2K NFL or bring back Blitz to give us that arcadey feel because the football games is what's dying right now.
Absolutely. Did you ever play the Madden arcade game back in like 2011 or something?
I don't think so. No.
I honestly thought that was a fun arcadey kind of Madden game. It was very simple, very kind of dumbed down though. But it was
on
a
the
very
cover of 11.
Drew Brees.
Nope.
But no, hold on. Let me see. Time for another sharing time. This one was on the Xbox Arcade. Can I get like full image on this one? No, I don't want. I'm on IGN right now. Get out of here.
No, I don't think I'm trying to think. It was, I think 25. I think Madden 25 was Johnson on the cover.
It was split with Adrian Peterson and
no.
Oh, Vegas Benchwarmers just reminded me of the game I was thinking of on the N64, which I'm going to show in a second. But yeah, this was a Madden NFL Arcade.
Nope. I did not play this.
I remember playing that one a lot.
This on Xbox?
Yeah, it was on Xbox Arcade.
Okay, that's why. PlayStation, man.
I don't blame you. So I had a PS2, then I got a 360, and then I got a PS4, but then now I have the PS5 and Series X.
Okay, fair enough.
Ready to Rumble Boxing 2 was the game I think I played a lot on the N64.
Okay. Yep.
Eric knows what's up. He knows what's up. That's the game. Oh my god, that's what I was trying to think of before.
Yep.
Beautiful game. It was so fun. You couldn't beat it.
Yeah, those boxing games were fun. I mean, boxing was another one of those. Like at the time, it was up there with Fight Night being out, and people were playing those. So that I remember that. Like at young age, getting the hell beat out of me in those games.
I didn't care. I had people. I was playing games with people much older than me, but I was like, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to just have fun. And then yes, PlayStation and Switch.
Yep.
I find so I have, like I said, I have the next gen stuff. I play Forza on the Xbox. I play most of the stuff on PlayStation. I find myself having the most fun on the Switch nowadays.
That was me for a period of time.
Mm-hmm. That's still me. That's me right now. Like Kirby's Forgotten Land. I love that. I'm gonna record or stream the hell out of that. I can't wait to play Metroid Dread. My girlfriend bought that for me the other day. I'm gonna go to town on that. Nintendo Switch Sports. The Series S is the first Xbox you got. It's a good one. Like I hear a friend of mine has that. It's really good. Much cheaper too.
No, PlayStation guy. PlayStation. Usually convert people from Xbox to PlayStation. That's how it's been. Most of my friends have had PlayStation, and then the one guy with an Xbox is like, If you want to play games with us, man, I'm telling you, just
You
do the
gotta get.
Switch, you know?
I don't know. I didn't want the Xbox One, so I went PS4 when those were coming out.
No,
I
it's
was like, I'd
good.
rather just do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I think those PS Now the PlayStation Now service I really didn't like. I think that was dumb.
Only played that a little bit. I tried to sort of see what was in there. That whole thing that they had like that whole PlayStation universe.
Hmm.
That was weird.
You see, I took my brother's PS3 a few times. Little Big Planet was my jam. Let me tell you what, if they did like a Little Big Planet game again, like Sackboy Adventures is great, but if you did like core Little Big Planet minus the weird creations people did,
Yep.
I think that'd be awesome for like next gen or like bringing it back to PS4. It was such a simple little game. So
Yeah.
fun though.
Yeah, that made it very easy to play. It Takes Two. Me and my girlfriend played that about a month ago and beat it. We played that, which was a load of fun. That is the vibe that I get. It's just super adventure-y,
Hmm.
cartoony, with thinking. You actually got to think. It's not so I'm just gonna run through it. You gotta make you complete your little things, get your little tasks going, find your way around certain obstacles, and it's more than just their basic game. Even though it looks like it's a little puppet, like it's just a basic little kids game, and it's so much more than that.
Honestly, little kid like a lot of these games that are called kid games, I feel like have a little more substance to them than like these adult games like Call of
Yeah,
Duty. Like, what does Call of Duty got that Pokemon doesn't?
right,
What does Halo got that Smash Bros doesn't?
right.
Like, what? Why are those the kid games? But the kid games have more things to do
Yeah,
than like these Call of Duties. Like
then just running and shooting. No, I hear that. That's a good point.
that if they did Call of Duty Zombies right, like again, I would be so for it.
Where's your again? Where did it drop off for you?
Black Ops 2.
Okay.
I stopped like I have Vanguard on the like part of the games, but I don't touch it anymore.
Yeah.
I played it once and I was like, what the hell am I doing? I was playing with a buddy. He's like, "You want to play Vanguard with me?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I got it for like $3. I'm like, "What the hell am I doing? I'm walking around here when Modern Warfare 2 is much better."
Yep, yep. No, the zombies has been weird. They lost me in three when they did a little bit the transit and
Mhm.
the bank system and gun storage. And I actually thought that was kind of cool. And
The
they
gun storage sounds
incorporated
cool, but
all
like
the
they
yeah,
went too crazy on the
yeah.
zombie
No, they
stuff.
did. There was Easter eggs and stuff. Those were always fun. But like sort of keeping it basic um in the basic original Black Ops One, original World at War, sort of just in your one little area exploring, keeping it basic was super fun. Doing your Easter eggs, turning on the music. Those were all
Oh
the
my
goofy
god,
things.
"Won't Back Down" by Eminem at the White House was so awesome.
Yep.
I will have to say though, World at War's first map I think is still my favorite.
Natch,
Kino,
the
whatever.
small, yeah.
I,
It was fun.
you're not wrong though. Like the older ones, unfortunately, are just a little better than these new things that they're
Yeah,
pumping
no,
out.
the newer ones, the last one is that I can't even think this. Like it's like a super open world, and you're teleporting in between places. That's a little bit different. Yeah, that's really where it was. They lost
It's
the
there.
basic.
There's no like the thing that made it great. It was like you hop in and you knew what you were doing.
Hmm.
The new zombies feels more like a campaign.
Yeah, you're transporting from one place to another, and you're getting your perks. One machine, and there's armor. It's definitely different. And the upgrading guns, like it was just one time pack a punch, boom, and that's it.
Thanks for swinging by. Honestly, once in a blue moon. When I think of someone and I got someone cool who wants to hop on, we do it. Yeah, I don't really do podcast like the whatever I do like a podcast kind of thing. It's just whatever I'm feeling at the moment.
Right.
I was like, you wanted to hop on. I was like, let's talk about games that we want back, or talk honestly, just talk about gaming in general. It doesn't even have to be games we want back.
Yep. That's how it
Have a good
goes.
night, Granny Gamer. We will catch you on the next time. But yeah, it's like you're here. You hopped on. You said, I'm like, let's just talk games. We don't even have to play. We can just talk about them. Like
Yeah.
I'm excited for Nintendo Switch Sports to come out next month.
Yeah, like we talked about Wii Sports before. I am interested to see how that's gonna turn out and probably beat my girlfriend's ass for a little bit.
Oh, My girlfriend go kill me when we do that. She gonna kill me. Well, she would beat my ass at tennis, so.
Haven't done any, the Wii is, like, the sort of the last time any of the basic tennis games, like the Mario Tennis, just
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. I've enjoyed the aspect of the Wii Sports, actually not actually golfing, but, sort of going through the motions and doing it. The
Just kinda
tennis,
like a little wah,
yeah, the
wah.
tennis and the baseball, was all super cool. I thought Wii Sports was dope. So I am interested to see how that's gonna come out and what it's gonna play like.
Honestly, all those, like, Wii branded games, like We Play,
Mhm.
We Party, like, those all seemed really cool. I never did Wii Party, but I see a lot of people playing them now. I'm like, "This
Oh, no.
actually looks, like, pretty good. This looks really good."
Nope, haven't played it myself.
Yeah, me neither. I've been tempted to find one and be like, "Alright, let's do it. I'll play Wii Party." Damn. I'll go up the board with Matt because I know Matt's, like, the big me guy that
Matt's
everyone
the
wants to play.
dude, yep, uh-huh. He's like the boss of Wii.
He's the boss me. I never thought
Literally,
the me's would have a boss, but it's Matt.
yep. Those are always good times, like, making your whole family.
I know. Maybe they need to why wha so this is not a game. This is a feature on a console, which upsets me why they removed it, but why did they get rid of creating a me?
I don't
That was
know.
the best.
Yep. I think they coulda done that sort of on the Switch, because I mean, they have, like, the little things in there anyways you can customize.
Mhm.
So it's like, you might as well. I thought that was a super interesting thing. I remember making literally my whole family. It's like, you guys are never gonna play this, but you guys are in my game. Like, you just hit a home run. Like, it's awesome, and you're in my tennis match. Like, it's
Yeah, like,
all these
y
goofy little things.
you lose the immersion at that point. It's like, I wanna be in that. You had the best created character ever, and you dropped it.
Yep. They
I'm so
could,
sad. Like,
especially now,
Xbox
they
did
could
it
add more
too.
styles. You could add
Mhm.
more styles and stuff. Yeah, Xbox did have it. I remember loading up and you'd have your dude in like his chains and his hat backwards and looking all cool and
My
shit.
guy had a Falcons jersey on. Why did you get rid of him? Why'd you kill
Yep.
him?
Yep. Good point.
But, yeah, no, the Miis I thought were amazing. Miitopia, like, they have a crazy stuff for Miis, but it's like, why can't we do that in all the games? Mario
Right.
Kart still has Mii functionality. Why can't we
Yeah.
create more Miis?
That's a good point. They are in like a lot of them, like in
Yeah,
different
like
games.
Nintendo Land on Wii U. I never played it, always wanted to, but I thought that was great for the Miis as well.
Yeah. Okay. I don't
It,
think I
wa- it
played
was
that
it was
either.
like it was trying to be Wii Sports, but it failed, unfortunately. Not a lot of support for that one. Let's say they thought probably it would be bigger and more of a community, and it did not live up to the expectations.
That's usually how most games die.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the Wii U probably killed the Mii's with their because they had the Miiverse, if you remember that.
Yep.
And since no one bought the Wii U,
Yeah, that was a console failed.
yeah, it really was. It really was. So was the Atari Jaguar.
Yeah, that. Yep.
Well, someone bought a Wii U.
Someone gave it a shot. Nope, I had my original Wii, and that was it.
No, it was not. I
Nope.
don't know what that was for, but
I just love the fact that I could have the Wii was able to plug in and do GameCube games. I thought that was a very key thing.
oh, it was. The Wii U was not a fail. The marketing was horrible. So I remember watching a Wii U commercial. I was scared. I was legitimately scared. Like, what did I watch? Although honestly, I wish this could be a little weird, but I thought the Sega Dreamcast was really cool.
That was
I
a good one. The
I kind
Sonic
of wish
games
they'd
with that
maybe
were
bring
awesome.
something like that back.
Yep, the
They kind of
Sonic
did. The
games on that
Switch
were
kind of
awesome.
does some of what the Dreamcast does.
Hmm.
But like to
Yeah,
have if Sega made more consoles, do you think they'd be as big right now?
it's definitely it's gonna have to be something that runs and does multiple things. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and yeah, I think the Wii U was the start of Project NX. Wasn't even the Switch at the time.
Yep. Yeah, no, they're gonna have to come up with something that isn't just a gaming console, because you can't just be a gaming console anymore. Like, you have to be able to stream and get
Hmm.
on the internet and do all these other multi features, play music and do all this crazy thing. It's got to bring out a big gun, pretty much.
Well, I know the Switch has all that stuff, but I know they didn't have Spotify. They wanted you to listen to the music they had, like in the 3D All Stars, they had a music section that you can listen to.
Okay.
Or in like Smash Bros, you have a music section. I know it's
Yeah.
for like customizing, but like I think they thought like people would listen to the music and put it in their purse and like walk down the road with their Switch on, listening to fucking Smash
Not
music.
happening. Not happening.
No, you're not gonna. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. And be like, oh, yeah, what do you listen to? I'm listening to Smash Bros, man.
No.
Far too ahead of itself. It was an amazing system.
It was. It was. I remember those days. The Sonic
Ahead of
game
its
on it was
time.
amazing. Yeah, the Sonic game on it was amazing. I can't even remember which one it was that I played on it. But they had that one Sonic game for it that was amazing.
Yeah, dude, they did. That's where Crazy Taxi originated from.
Yep.
That's why I remember. And I think NBA 2K started on that. 2K, I think, started on the Dreamcast
I think so.
because it was Sega's NBA 2K.
Yeah, with Iverson.
It was yeah.
Yeah, I think Iverson was on 2K or 1.
He was on a lot of 2Ks.
Yeah, I want to say he was the cover of like 2 of them, 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think
Early on.
Shaq had 2 as well.
Yeah, early on. Yep.
Jeez, my God! As we're thinking about all these old games, man, it really just brings you back.
Yeah, no, seriously. I used to love NFL Madden 05 with Ray Lewis on the cover was a great Madden.
Madden 04 was the reason why I became a Falcons fan. So
yeah, Iverson was the first one. Yeah, no, those old Madden games were great. Those old Madden games were great.
Speaking of Madden, if they don't put John Madden on the cover this year in honor of him, they're gonna that's gonna be such a missed opportunity.
Yeah, he should probably just be in every iteration that they're gonna do.
There's always the cover curse.
Yeah. So what? We're gonna act like it don't exist. We're just not gonna put a player on it this year.
Put Madden on there. He earned it. I mean,
exactly.
He's the reason why they're in business. Let's be real.
Yeah.
If he didn't do this, like, let's be real. Where do you think where would football games be at the moment?
Yeah, no, literally nowhere. Because he said I want to say they wanted to make a 9-on-9 or a 7-on-7 originally, and he wasn't gonna be involved in the game if it wasn't an 11-on-11. So he
wanted
it
to be like legitimate football. I remember.
Yeah, like he legit is the reason why we had like Madden is why Madden's around. Not is what it is because they've made Madden bad at this point, but
yeah,
he's the reason for the title.
I was gonna say Matt. When he was creating the games, like he would sit down and like put plays like specifically in and like tell them how to do things. And now look at them; they're just like, oh, that does that, and then you could fumble the ball and it just teleports to the 50-yard line and everyone's kicking it instead of trying to pick it up.
Yeah, dude, the TikToks are ridiculous that I see for Madden.
It really is. I remember playing one time and I was dicking around with my friend and we were just in practice mode. Freaking Sammy Watkins, his legs were in one side and his body like contorted like 90-degree angle. And he's catching the ball. And I'm like, how did he do that?
No
why does Sammy Watkins know how to do that? Can he do it in real life?
Nope.
He was on the Chiefs at the time, so would have helped him.
Maybe. Flexible enough. Who knows?
Apparently the game thinks yes. Whenever I play Vegas Benchwarmers in Madden, we have the biggest blast because we don't play the game how you're supposed to play. The first game we played, and I have a highlight of it too, we were playing the longest field goal game.
Oh,
we were going to see. We determined who won that game by whoever could kick the longest field goal.
You guys just got it down to like the 50 and started kicking?
Yeah, pretty much. I think I nailed a 59-yarder, 51. And that's all we did. We were playing in a league too, and like we were like, all right, you know what? Longest field goal. If you get the longest field goal, you get the win.
That is hilarious. That's one way to make something like that fun.
Absolutely. You got to make your own rules. He missed 7 of them. Yeah, I remember that. Because the problem is you're playing the longest field goal game with someone who doesn't like field goals.
I can't even. What is it this year? Is it stick? Is it flicks or X? Or what is it even this year for field goals?
It's the X button.
Is it X? I played last year's Madden. I didn't get this year's.
I don't blame you. I tried doing something. I tried doing a series in Madden. My hard drive got wiped, so I got to redo it.
Oh.
But in honor of Jeremy, I used Nathan Peterman as my quarterback that whole time.
Oh no.
I had about 11 interceptions in 6 weeks.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
about right.
no. I can explain it to you after because I want to be a surprise of what it is for YouTube. I can explain to you what the idea was. It was actually really fun. I'm going to do it again.
That's awesome.
But I know Thursday Benchwarmers and I are going to start our other Madden series too, if you saw that.
Yeah, actually, you guys did tweet about that. I saw that.
Yes, but speaking of games, though, let's go back to the games part now. Uh, he gets it every year. He still has, even if it's not a great game. That's a problem I have too. It's a problem.
That's me in Call of Duty. I'll buy it no matter what.
It can go. It has to go on sale first before I do anything.
Fair enough. Good point.
That's how I feel about 2K as well. Like I bought this year's 2K for cheap because it went on
Yeah.
sale around the holiday season. I was like, I enjoy it. I'm terrible at it. That's probably like something like I'm terrible at 2K. I know. Like so I was streaming it one time. I was like, "Come watch me be terrible." One kid's like, "Oh, you're really good." I airballed it with Devin Booker. He's like, "Oh, never mind."
Never mind. I'm out. Closing stream. It's not
Bought
got it.
Madden since 1997 and buy 2K around the holiday season.
Fair enough. Fair
Gotta
enough.
respect it.
Madden
Gotta
haven't bought in
respect
a
it.
while. 2K I'll always buy even if I hate it. I haven't missed a 2K in a very long time.
2K20 I missed.
Okay.
I missed 20. MLB The Show, I think I missed a few. I think I missed
Yeah.
17.
Yeah. I only got back into MLB because one of the years it was out. It was a free game for PS
MLB The
Plus.
Show 19.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get back into this, and I bought the last two, maybe I think the last two since then.
Oh, I got 22. I play against Benchwarmers who
I haven't
doesn't know
bought
much about
22 yet.
baseball.
I haven't bought 22 yet. I have to
Oh,
get
22's
22.
not out yet. I'm sorry. That's on April 5th. I bought 21.
Yeah, I have 21. That's what Tatis on the cover, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yes, I have
Tatis.
that one. I played that one. I haven't bought the new one. Waiting to see when it comes out. So that is April 5th. Okay.
April 5th. I'm going to get that for Switch first.
Okay.
I want to get that for
Should
Switch.
do that. I wonder if I should do that instead of buying it for the PlayStation.
Well, so I was going to get it for Switch and then do like PlayStation for streams because one of the things that you could do is your data on the Switch could get transferred over to the PlayStation so your franchise can come over.
Okay.
Which was something they tried to do with the Vita, which was really cool, which I wish they try again, where you could take your franchise, load it to your Vita, take your Vita on the go, come back and reload it onto the PlayStation.
Swapping back and forth.
Yeah, which beautiful idea, by the way. Please do that again.
That's a good idea. I didn't even think about doing something like that. Now I'm starting to think if I should buy WWE 2K for my Switch so I can take it with me everywhere.
Yeah, like that's so I've definitely become more of a Switch gamer because of that. It's like I could take the thing with me.
Driving place for it. Yeah.
See, he gets it. He understands this brain. He knows what's up.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
buy it for PlayStation for home, Switch for traveling.
Good idea. Okay. Not bad.
One of the other ideas is it sounds like you got to start playing games with us.
Yeah, I mean, I got a few different ones. My girlfriend has promoted my gaming habits before. I didn't have a hard drive, so I was just managing with like 500 and whatever megabytes for my PlayStation at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she came home with a lovely 4 terabytes. So now I'm just like loading up, and I have just a bunch of games, and there's definitely a few more I gotta buy.
My girlfriend does it way too much. I travel a lot for work, so I use the Switch slot and have 2 copies of a lot of games. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I do that all the time, but my girlfriend supports my gaming addiction.
Yep.
She bought me Pikmin 3 out of the blue one time.
Okay.
She bought me Metroid Dread out of the blue. She'll buy me games just out of the blue.
Yeah. No, it's definitely an advantage. I love it.
Absolutely. And honestly, if the PS5 had a bigger hard drive, I'd probably be downloading a lot more games. Like I have to do a lot of management with that thing.
Yeah.
It's a little annoying. I'm gonna look it up later. I'm gonna see if we can do that. Yes, he is absolutely correct with this comment. She is amazing. She bought me a Falcons custom jersey and a custom Mets jersey. And I'm like, oh my God, you're spoiling me. I'm just being spoiled.
That's great. Good for you.
Thank you. We're moving in together, trying to get a place. Next time, hopefully I can have like a nice set going, going something like that. But yes, we got to do actual gaming next time though, too. It sounds like we got some games to do.
Yeah, I got a few games on my Switch. I don't play a lot of the online on my Switch though.
No, then I think we're gonna give you a reason to play some.
Awesome.
Benchwarmers and I have played Mario Party a lot.
I have one of the Mario parties. I think the second to last one that came out. I don't think I have the newer one that came out yet.
Nope,
I
no,
can't
not
remember
that
which
one.
one it is.
Yeah, we play online a lot. We do a lot of our online gaming together.
Yeah, that's how it
We
is on
got
my PlayStation.
Yeah, we do Mario Party Superstars. We're doing Madden. We've done the show. We've done so much. We got to
Yeah,
get more in there.
I have Smash Bros. I have
Yeah, we could do that. We
Deluxe.
did Smash Bros too. We did Smash Bros.
I have Mario Kart Deluxe. I have to look through them. I have a few games. I have Super Mario World. Not what is
Yeah,
it?
it's one of our favorites, Mario Golf.
I've never played golf.
No,
No.
Super Rush unfortunately died, but it was a fun game. It's a fun game.
No, I got a few, and then obviously Kirby's Forgotten Land. I got a few. I got to get more games into my Switch rotation though. I definitely do. I have like a new idea now. Now I can take my games on the go with me.
Now you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it.
Definitely
But
thinking about it.
yeah, no, we do Mario Party Superstars. Yeah, let me grab the case. Let me see if this is the one you got. I have Super Mario Party 2 in there. Here it is. This one right here.
Nah.
No, you got to get that one. That's the one we've been playing. This is the game you're going to get.
Can't see it. Got to turn
Stupid
it up.
green screen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Got to get that one.
Great game. I mean, if you got Unite, too, we could always play Unite.
Yeah, I do have Unite. I haven't played in a while, though. Yeah, definitely.
I haven't played in a while either.
Definitely another one. I do still have Unite.
We're going to have to exchange them Fred codes.
Yep, I got to figure out how to work all that because that's literally the one aspect of that console I have really not done a lot of.
Both Mario Parties for him. So, I mean, I got Super Mario Party 2, which was a fun one.
Oh, it's like the GameCube. Okay. So my girlfriend did all the one for not Superstars, whatever the other one is. Like she got all the extra stars and stuff that's in it.
Yeah,
like
Super Mario Party.
The mini games. Yeah, like doing the mini games and stuff. So that's one that she played. So maybe I might check out Superstars.
Yeah. So it's like, do you remember the top 100 on the DS?
Yeah.
Take that, but make it better.
Okay.
And that's what the one on the Switch is.
Okay. Yeah, I got to check that one out.
Did you ever do Splatoon?
No.
Highly recommended for you too, Eric. Splatoon 3 is coming out end of this year. Great game. It's paintball basically. It's so fun.
Okay. Maybe. No, I don't know. I don't think so.
You own both Splatoons? Dude, we got to play Splatoon. My girlfriend and I play that all the time. Hold on. Round 2 of showing you games. Yo, you say no more. We're playing now. You just sealed your fate, my guy. Can you see that?
Okay, so this is where the Inklings are from.
Yes, this is the Inklings.
I see him in Smash Bros. That I've never seen. Okay, so that's what it is. All right, so I've seen this, but I didn't know I figured they had their own game, but I've never seen it before.
Yeah, so that is Splatoon.
Okay.
So it sounds like you're joining Eric and I on game nights.
At some point, absolutely,
you've sealed your fate.
Can find some time. I have to find some time for sure. I definitely have some more Switch games to check out.
Oh, you want a list of games? You call us. We got plenty for you.
I'll let you guys know. I've been wanting to get together with you.
Oh no, absolutely! Like we've been planning this for
a little while now. It's been a while.
We really have.
A lot of things come up. Before I went back to vacation back in December, I went on vacation in December. I remember reaching out to you. It's been months in the waiting.
But I think we're going to have to make sure we get together again sometime, but we'll do an actual gaming.
Yes, absolutely. That would be a ton of fun.
Oh, absolutely. Sounds like we got some games to go on.
Yes, sir. Because my laptop down here, yep, my laptop's running thin here.
It's running thin?
Yep, I got to get to going real soon.
All right, well, if you want to start wrapping up, one of the things I always like to do when I got people, for people who don't know, let them know what you do. What's your channel?
We are the Real Guy Talk Podcast. RGTP for short. I am Lewis. I have a co-host. His name is Chase, also goes by Mamba. We will eventually tell a story on how we met the next time I come around here and explain more of the podcast, but pretty basic. We do NFL and NBA coverage. We also talk about video games. We are some anime nerds. Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, One Piece, Attack on Titan, you name it, we got it. And other things, a little bit of UFC and boxing, depending on if the card's right. And wrestling, really. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW Rampage, and Dynamite. We do pay-per-views, and every month or so, try to do a recap for each show. Eric will eventually be joining us from Vegas Benchwarmers for some of that. Hopefully this week on Friday, we'll have some more on that.
All right, and just for showings, I always love to show people's YouTubes. That's the way I roll. Make sure to check out their YouTube.
Yeah, have a few things there. It's a little dry. There was an issue. Lost my editor. A lot of things. Yeah, a lot of things happen. So Twitter has been the wave, but there is some good stuff out there on Twitter. Like I said, we've talked about Skate. We've talked about other games. We've made a list of Call of Duties and stuff like that. All types of different anime things on that too.
Yes, I'm going to get to his Twitter right now. I actually pulled up another thing. I want to show it real quick. Chrome tab and Twitter. Real Guy Podcast Twitter. I'm going to minimize that. So make sure to check them out everywhere.
Yeah, there's
everywhere you can.
And my co-host is personal. And shout out to Rayvon. We do Rayvon on occasion. It's been a fun NFL season. Can't wait to get back on that. They've been killing it on March Madness. Another thing.
I have heard they were doing good on March Madness.
Yeah, loads of fun, man. Catch us on Twitter. Everything we share, a ton of stuff. Literally anything that a guy talks about, we talk about it in some way.
Hey, I've been checking you out a few times. I make sure to read your tweets too. I'm always on that. I'm always part of the communities wherever I can be.
Yes.
I always love chatting with everybody. Whenever I can, I always find Eric's stuff that's going on with him.
Right.
See what he's been up to too with the whole Will Smith slap.
Right.
But with that, why don't we wrap it up? I'll be back Wednesday. What am I doing? Kirby. Playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Make sure you check that out. Make sure to catch out Real Guy Podcast when they go out. Make sure to check the Twitter. Lewis, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me,
We will see you next time. We'll have him back on for some more stuff. We'll catch you later.